It's the ZOTAC 1080, the one with 3 fans. Nice and color changing lights, and this big yellow stripe on it for whatever reason. I kind of like the way it looked, so I got this one. Well, let's see what's inside the box exactly. And here's the card itself. It smells like newly minted product from place of some sort. That is quite pretty. But this isn't even the side we'll be looking at. We'll actually be looking at the underside, though these do light up when the fans come on. I think that also lights up. Those little accent lights on the sides. And this is the underside. Everything's upside down, apparently. Push the limit. Okay. I really dig that. I dig the whole printed-on design here. It doesn't serve any purpose other than to look cool. And that's cool enough for me. I also dig that they covered the ports with these absurdly bright orange little things instead of the normal like black insets or stick-ins you'd see. This is really a card that's exuding a ton of style and flair. And I'm looking forward to what other, in the tin line will be fancy and shiny and pretty like this, so that's pretty cool. Ah, I like that. See, if I'd have plugged this in and the fans wouldn't have started spinning, I'd have been kind of concerned that maybe I've done something wrong, and it's doing what a lot of power supplies do, which is that the fans don't rotate unless they need to. So this is an interesting innovation, one I didn't actually expect to see. We'll see if that lowers my power bill at all. Wow, and the only other thing in the box are 2 Pci adapters. So you can go from 2 3-pins to a 4, and that's it. This is very no-frills packaging. There's quite literally nothing else in the box except for the card itself. And frankly, I love that. No big dumb poster of a stupid robot anymore. Just give us the card. We've got enough dumb robot posters. We just throw them in the trash anyway. You're just wasting money on that. So, great job, ZOTAC. You guys are really killing it right now. In my opinion. Anyway, maybe it's dumb. I don't know. There's a little booklet here. Let's see what that little guy's all about. Well, I find this kind of comical. We get a ZOTAC sticker, the CD, which who uses those anymore? And the installation guide, which basically says, plug the dang thing in and let her rip. And now we must face the most difficult problem of all. White or black? White or black? I don't know. It's a gray card. The case is white. Both the cases are white, but I've only got enough for one white. So does that one get the white cables? Does that one get the white? Maybe one of each? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Alright, and then we just slide the card in and... Are you quite serious right now? Are you serious? My case doesn't have enough clearance room to fit... Are you serious? Because of this little bit of the fan on the end sticking out of it, I can't... Oh my god. This is gonna take a little bit of reanalysis. I'm just gonna leave that alone for a sec. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take these 3 fans off of the radiator, move the radiator forward, the fan lengths, and then attach the fans on the other side of the case, leaving this part of the case off with just 3 glowing fans in front, which will look cooler anyway. But wow, that came out of left field. I'm now worried about what's going to happen to this case if I try to put the card inside. Like, is there going to be enough width? I don't know. Let's actually take a look out of sheer curiosity, since I've got another one of these cards coming in tomorrow for it. Just curious. Believe it or not, there's actually enough clearance room in the smaller case. Because my radiator is only a single fan radiator and the fan below it is not. So, as you can see, it just barely goes in front of it. So, this will actually work. I just have to bump this cable out of the way and it will actually slip right on in there. The entire length of the case, though, that's, yeah, okay. That is so snug against the side. I don't even think I can put the side of the case back on now, because the PCI connectors are going to be sticking out. I don't think I can put the side back on the case. I even had to put the LED light strip in the other way around because it won't fit past the card. It's taking up 100% of the case's width. Well, it's outputting video, so let's go install the software so it doesn't put it so dang stretched out. Well, it's utterly ridiculous because there's no side to the case, but now let's talk about this thing that really matters. The performance. And my God, ladies and gentlemen, I have the settings at max, and I am playing in extra wide 4K. So this is not actually 4K, it's a little bit more than 4K, and I am getting 60 goddamn frames a second while rotating around in a crowded MMORPG in a city filled with people. When I ran this same test using a Titan Z, mind you, which is a dual card, which uses the 700 architecture, this was not as silky freaking smooth. So, that being said, for anybody out there who's questioning, oh, the Titan X is better, well, the Titan X performed terribly during this test. The Titan Z performed better than the Titan X, and the GTX 1080 is outperforming, indeed, the Titan X and the Titan Z by a pretty large margin. This is very smooth frame rate I'm getting here. I mean, it's consistent. And it's great. And I've got no complaints, really.
How are your endeavors?
So, let's do a little happy dance. Do a little happy dance. That's a happy dance. We're dancing. We're dancing now. That's what we're doing. Yay. And there we go. Just like that, after moving the fans to the outside of the case, I must say this overall thing is a huge aesthetic improvement. Like, holy crap, that's beautiful. I love this. This is a very nice build. I'm very happy with it now. The pump reservoir is up against the side there, and it's being cooled by the fans on the front. And you got the fans on the bottom, air cooling the card in the center, which is, you know, going out the top and back. That's just really freaking pretty. And then you include the setup that it goes to, you know, all these different computers with their keyboards that typically end up rainbowing out for whatever reason. They're not doing it right now, but in a sec maybe they'll kick on. Oh, there they go, finally. Freaking keyboards being all slow about how fast they wow, you are going pretty fast there on the rainbow wipe. What's going on with that? Anyway, yes, at last, this is where we are, and I'm happy with this. This is awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I could actually set the lights, the light colors, so I'm going to go ahead and do that here. Hit apply. And now by doing that, the card should change color. It's clearly purple, but it doesn't really show up so well on the camera. I'll just very quickly change the colors one more time so you can see. There's red, and here's yellow, and here's green, and here's dark blue, which kind of matches everything else that's going on in the case. And then back to the purple light, which I'm not so sure if I like that as much as I like the dark blue, actually. Dark blue kind of matches the aesthetic of everything else going on inside the case. What if I just do half and half? I can do that, like top is purple, bottom is blue. Or maybe switch it around so the top is blue and the bottom is purple. Not sure. Could make them breathe, and they'd really stand out, right?
Presence at unsafe level.